Well guys, this is the kiln I use for all my heat treating now. Heat treating and tempering, hardening and tempering. The Paragon 14D knife maker's kiln. It uses the Orton Century Express controller. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat treat some blades in there. And I'm going to use time lapse on the video camera. And we'll see just how accurate the temperature is, see how much it deviates during the tempering and heat treating cycle. Well, I'm going for a heat treat on these blades. You can see they're loaded into the kiln now. Program the kiln to climb to 822 centigrade. Shut the door up. Just going to go on a fast climb. I'll hold at for 60. I'll hold it a bit longer than that. That'll do. And then we're ready to go. And that's it. We're heating up now. I'll put it on time lapse so you can see it go quick. 0 degrees centigrade inside that kiln at the moment. Okay, well those blades are now soaking in 820 centigrade of heat now, so don't need to soak them for long, just make sure they're thoroughly heated through, and then they're removed one by one and quenched in vegetable oil. Got a special pair of gloves for this. Well, they've all been hardened now. They're all cooled down. You can see I've quenched up to about this level here. So all that blade will be hardened, and above, well, the harness will creep into the handle above as well. It will be differentially hardened. It'll still be harder than the annealed tool steel state. So if I were to use that and sharpen that up as a knife now, it would the edge would chip and fracture very easily, and it would break. It's like glass. It's all turned to a type of steel known as martensite. So the thing to do now is temper it. This is what gives the steel its toughness and its durability and its edge retention. And we want to take some of that hardness away, but it's a balancing act. Take too much hardness away, you increase the toughness, but then you don't give it the edge retention. Take too little hardness away, there's a risk the blade will fracture. you won't be able to sharpen the edge so easily, and also you'll get micro chips forming on the very cutting edge, and that's all due to being too hard as well. So next stage is quite crucial. I'll now come to the first tempering cycle, run you through the program. We're on program 2, so it will ramp the kiln up at full power till it reaches its first target temperature of 200 centigrade, at which point it will hold for 0 time, and then it will reduce the powers of the kiln and ramp to a slower rate to our final target temperature, which is 232 centigrade, and it will hold at that temperature for 1 hour and 26 minutes, by which time the blades will be tempered. So let's shut the kiln up and start. We can see we started off at 185 degrees centigrade. Okay, what's the first temper cycle out of the way now? It's telling me it's complete. And hopefully what that's demonstrated is just how stable this machine is. It remained on 232 degrees centigrade throughout the entire temper cycle, or plus or minus 1 degree, I think. I think that's pretty good. Certainly a lot more accurate than tempering in an oven at home.